Is your service business ready to go mobile? Are you ready to ditch your clipboards and recycle your filing cabinets? Would you like to start keeping precise tabs on your workforce's progress throughout the day? If so, I'm here to welcome you to the future. My name is Skip Stringfield and I'm the CEO of My Service Depot, and we make iFleet for smart service. iFleet is a 100% mobile work order management app for Apple's groundbreaking iPad and iPhone. Get started with iFleet and your techs will have untethered mobile access to the support information they need right on the job. They'll be able to pull up their schedules, get directions, finalize PDF forms with signatures, view customer information, job notes, work histories, equipment information, and much more, all from their mobile devices, all right there in the field. It's tough to pack all of iFleet's immense features into one 10-minute video, but that doesn't mean we didn't try. Here to give us a quick tour of iFleet is Rick Driscoll. Take it away, Rick.
Hello, this is Rick and I'm here to introduce iFleet, the premier paperless work order and GPS tracking system for QuickBooks. Let's take a quick look. So in the morning, when the techs open their iFleet, their jobs would automatically sync with their device. And once the jobs are on the device, the techs can go completely offline and do everything they need to do without a live internet connection. As you can see, we have a list of jobs and addresses that are mapped out on the left-hand side. So if I need to go by the actual schedule time, I can go in order, or if I wanted to navigate to a different job for some reason, I could do that too. If I choose to go to the first one here, I could go ahead and click on that address, and I'm going to get maps and driving directions from my current location to the customer site. In addition, I can see things like basic job notes from the dispatcher, or even any items that have been assigned from the dispatcher, such as a diagnostic or maybe even a trip charge. If I'm ready to move forward with one of these jobs, I can go ahead and click on the job and I can see additional job information. The first thing I can do here is I can say that I started travel to the job, and this is going to send a signal back to the office, including the timestamp and also my location. As we move forward throughout the day, the jobs in the office will change colors, and at the end of the day, when the office goes to post all of these jobs as completed, they even have the ability to post those to my timesheet in QuickBooks. So once I arrive at the job, I'm going to go ahead and say I arrived, and I'll even say that I started the job. From here, you'll notice on the left-hand side, I can see additional customer information such as basic service history with full details of every previous service call. If I click on one of these calls, I can see things like notes and the services we provided. I can see equipment information such as make, model, and warranty information on any equipment that may be installed on this site. And as a technician, I even have the ability to add new equipment into a customer account while on site. If we jump over to the right hand side and click on notes, I can actually come in and maybe update those notes. So let's say that arrived at customer site and determined the condenser coil needs to be cleaned, period. I could type or speak those notes into the job, and I'm actually filling out the work order. In addition, if I come down under the items, I could click on the plus sign and I could add additional products and services to this job. So I don't need to know every item in our item list. I simply maintenance, can type or speak a word, and iFleet will search the full list. And let's say that I did a PM, and I could use the description that's already built into the system, or I could put in my own custom description. I can also do things like change the quantity and pricing if that's turned on and enabled by the office. In addition, I could also maybe receive a payment, and we'll say that was a payment by cash, and let's say that they gave me $100. So when this comes back into the office, it'll reflect the payment. The office will have the ability to post that again to QuickBooks as an invoice with the payment being applied properly, and it will sit in undeposited funds until the office actually gets the cash in hand. In addition, you'll notice that we have custom fillable forms. So under the forms section, I could take any paperwork that we would normally fill out on a regular basis, such as my AC unit checklist, and I could come in and do some really cool things here, like maybe select the size of the unit and the refrigerant type, have some check boxes built in so I could come in here and assign a picture or more than one picture if necessary. Even come down to the bottom and I could have the customer sign off on that paperwork. Now the really cool thing here is I'm filling this paperwork out electronically, but at the end of the job or at the end of the day, this paperwork is all going to go back into the office and be permanently assigned to a customer account, as if I physically drove the paperwork back in, sat down at a computer, and scanned it into the customer account. But all of this happens electronically, so there's no more lost paperwork. As we scroll down, I can see some photos have been assigned to this job, and I could go ahead and take new photos or choose from my library. And when I'm all finished, I simply click Finalize Job. The customer would review our terms and conditions, review the amount and all the information, and they can even sign the work order and agree to pay. In addition, I can embed pictures in the last page of this work order, so it gives us a very professional look and feel to the customer. And I can even sign and send the paperwork. From here, I could go ahead and email that to the customer or print it out, and we'll email it to myself. So as you can see, we just went from taking a new job, traveling to it, logging all of our job times, filling out paperwork in addition to a work order or an invoice. We filled out our AC unit checklist, and we took pictures of the job. So on the office side, everything is going to come back in, updated as a work order. The office would review that work order, and if everything looks good, they click Post and it becomes an invoice in QuickBooks. So, if you have QuickBooks and have been searching for a solution to manage your field service business, then search no more. iFleet is the app guaranteed to increase efficiency, enhance communication, and provide that professional tools to leave your competitors in the dust. To take the next step, contact us directly at 1-888-518-0818 or request an online demonstration at www.ifleetapp.com. Thank you and have a great day.